Good afternoon and welcome to the class of 2019 Spring Commitment Day. My name is Bobby Long, the Associate Athletic Director here at Christ School, and it is my pleasure to recognize these Division I, II, and III athletes that sit before you today. This is an exciting time for any athletic department, and I'm grateful to be hosting these fine young men before you today. It is a chance to recognize our student athletes who have given their blood, sweat, and tears to our program. Back in November, we recognized 9 more athletes who have committed to play in schools across the country. But selfishly, this is a special day and a special moment for me as I have 4 advisees sitting behind me. Yet all of these men hold a special place in my heart for all of the work they have put in throughout their time here. Each of them has put in countless hours in the classroom and on the athletic fields, pushing themselves to have the opportunity to play at the next level. They've worked hard to become the athletes that they are, and having served as their athletic director, each program is lucky to be welcoming these Christ School Greenies to their programs next season. But before we hear a little bit about each of them, we should all take a moment to thank those of you that are here today. You have traveled, supported, and loved each of these young men tirelessly. From Little League to track meets to youth lacrosse to AAU, you have driven and flown all over the country to support your sons. I know each of them is grateful for the support that has allowed them to sit before you and for all that you've done. A round of applause. I will now introduce our coaches who will speak about their players. Athletes, when your name is called, please stand and be recognized when your coach speaks about you. In his 18th year as head coach, I introduce varsity lacrosse coach Jeff Miles.
The first player I'd like to congratulate is Spencer Dyer on his commitment to play Division II lacrosse at North Greenville University. Spencer is from Iowa Palm, South Carolina, and has been part of the program for the past 3 years. In the past few years, he has emerged as one of the best defensemen in the state. Last year, he won the Most Improved Player Award, and this year he has brought his game to another level. His work ethic on the field and in the weight room has made him a positive example for our team. His athleticism and work ethic will propel him into being an immediate impact player at North Greenville University. Spencer Dyer. Next player I'd like to recognize and congratulate is James Lilly. James is from Houston, Texas, has been part of this program since last year. He is committed to play Division III lacrosse at Southwestern University in Texas. James was an instrumental player for our state championship team last year. He's a skilled player who has a lacrosse IQ to make an immediate impact at Southwestern. I'm excited for him to play at the next level, and I'm proud of his efforts. James Lilly.
Next up, we have Coach Loom, who's in his 5th year as part of the Christ School football program.
Next football season, Kevon Cobb will be donning the black and gold at Wofford College. A far cry from the Blues uniform he had on the first time I saw him play football. Undoubtedly, he'll be giving opposing quarterbacks in the Southern Conference nightmares as he patrols the secondary for the Terriers. Over the past 4 seasons as a student athlete at Christ School, Kevon has amassed quite the resume. He has a 3.7 GPA. He has been named All-Conference and All-State in football 3 times. Kevon is the school record holder for interceptions. He recorded 11 interceptions in 2018, which was good enough to lead the state of North Carolina and was the 3rd most of any player in the nation. He has been a part of 38 wins and has played in 3 state finals as a member of the varsity football team. Additionally, Kevon was a member of the 2018 state championship track team, in which he ran the 100, the 400, and the 4x1, 4x2, and 4x400 relays. To say his leadership, toughness, and dedication will be missed would be an understatement. Wofford is getting one amazing young man. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevon Cobb.
Next up, introducing Caden Robinson, is head football coach Tommy Langford.
Kate and I have similar stories. We both came to Christ School at the same time. We both had ACL repairs. He's a special kid to me, obviously. When I first got to Christ School, the coaching staff raved about this kid that had to reclass because of an injury. Little did I know what he would mean to my first team as a head coach. He is a dynamic player. He's a dynamic player with almost 2,000 yards receiving in a season. He's a guy I knew I could count on to make a play when our team needed it. Caden was among the nation's leaders in receptions and receiving yards, and he even stepped up as a punter. At ASA Brooklyn, Caden will be playing for Coach Calabrese and his staff. ASA Brooklyn is getting a big-time talent and a playmaker. This is not the end of Caden's story. I look forward to see what the future holds for him. There are a lot of coaches wondering the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Robinson.
Unfortunately, Coach Campbell, soccer coach, could not be here today, but I have the pleasure of introducing Corey Lavender. Corey arrived at Christ School, a kid who had a dream of playing Division I soccer, and after a lot of hard work, Corey will be playing for David Costa at Division I Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. During his 2 years as a Greenie, he has helped our soccer program win another CAA Conference Championship, a playoff win at Charlotte Latin, and another quarterfinal appearance in the state playoffs this season. Corey is a two-time All-CAA player, an All-State performer in his junior year, scoring 9 goals and 15 assists. We are all incredibly proud of Corey and his accomplishments and look forward to him watching him play Division I soccer for Belmont. He's an incredibly fiery and passionate young man on the field, and I've been very impressed with his work ethic in the classroom as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Lavender. Our next coach, introducing Kojak Thompson, will be Jeff DePelto, who served as varsity basketball coach for the past 2 seasons.
Tonight, I'm proud to recognize Kojak Thompson. Kojak came to Christ School in the fall of 2016 and made contributions to the basketball program throughout his 3-year career. This past season, Kojak served as the team captain and started every game. Kojak was voted by the coaches in the conference as an all-CAA selection. He led the team in scoring and assists as a senior and made a number of huge plays for the team in key wins, including wins at Wesleyan Christian and at Charlotte Christian in the NCISAA state quarterfinals. In 3 years in the program, Kojak has been a part of 63 wins, 3 conference championships, 3 state tournament appearances, 2 state Final Fours, and a state runner-up. All of this to say, Kojak is a competitor and a winner. Outside of basketball, Kojak has been the epitome of what it means to be a student athlete, earning a 4.17 weighted GPA in the classroom. I'm very excited Kojak has made the decision to attend Roanoke College in Roanoke, Virginia, where he would continue his career playing for the Maroons and Coach Clay Nunley. At Roanoke, Kojak will have the opportunity to compete for playing time immediately and hopefully lead the Maroons to much of the same success he's experienced during the last 3 years at Christ School. Congratulations, Kojak.
So as one of the track coaches, I have the fortunate opportunity to speak about these 3 young men. First off, we're going to start with Trey Austin. Not only is Trey a fantastic athlete, but he's a member of the National Honor Society, he's an Eagle Scout, and holds a 4.1 GPA. Trey joined the track team in his sophomore year for Christ School, and his presence was felt immediately. His strong character and willingness to work hard daily set a new tone for the track program. He finished top 5 in each of the long, triple, and high jumps in the state meet last year, as well as being part of the state record-holding 4x4 team. His tireless work ethic emboldened his track teammates to work hard with a sense of purpose. He will attend the University of Miami next year, running and jumping for head coach Amy Deem and Robert Jarvis. Ladies and gentlemen, my advisee, Trey Austin. Next up, we have Kevin Snyder. Kevin has been part of Christ School since 9th grade, and in his time as a Greenie, he's been a transformative athlete for the Christ School track program. In his 3 state championship meets, he has 5 individual state championships, as well as being named All-American 3 times. At the 2018 NCISA track meet, He scored 30 points by himself to lead the Greenies to the first track and field state championship since 1991. He currently holds the NCISA state records in the long jump and triple jump, as well as 5 school records. This means he has jumped further than any other athlete in the history of NCISA. Kevin will attend the University of Miami as well, running and jumping for head coach Amy Deem and Robert Jarvis. Ladies and gentlemen, another one of my advisees, Kevin Snyder. And last but not least, we have Eddie Sherman. The track program has known about Eddie since 2016, when he attended Cary Academy as a freshman. He raced to second in the 100-meter dash and fourth in the 200. Since transferring to Christ School to join the track program, Eddie has resolved that belies his inner drive to compete at the highest level. His presence on the track program made us a real threat to win the state championship, and he delivered. He anchored the 4x2 and the 4x4 relay teams to all-time state records, and he placed fourth in the 400-meter dash as well. He'll be the third generation of his family to attend Ohio Wesleyan. He'll be coached by Chris Bowie, who has coached their program, cross-country and track programs for the last 17 years. Eddie, I wish you the best of luck. Eddie Sherman. But before you guys go on and move on to your respective collegiate programs, we wish you the best of luck in the playoffs, which will be starting in 2 weeks. We know that you still have a lot you want to accomplish here at Christ School in your remaining 3 weeks, but no matter where you end up, whether it be in New York or Texas, Virginia or Miami, you will always be brothers and you will always be Greenies. Ladies and gentlemen, here are 9 of our collegiate athletes in the class of 2019.